Welcome, future professionals, to a day 2 of Top 100 Coding Question Analysis series. We are challenged with finding whether a given number is even or odd. Eager to solve? Why wait? Let's dive in. The question, finding whether a number is even or odd, can be implemented in multiple ways, but we will use the most predominant way, that is the remainder concept. We know that any number, irrespective of positive or negative number, when divided by 2, if it leaves a remainder 0, then it is an even number. And any number which when divided by 2 does not leave a remainder 0, then it is an odd number. And before we start coding, I recommend you to watch the previous videos as it will help you to accumulate knowledge that will make you better understand today's video. Without further ado, let's start solving the problem. First, we shall look at the algorithm to solve the problem. But wait, what is an algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem. The first and the last steps in an algorithm would be to start a program and end the program. Now that we have started the program, we shall move on to the step 2. The step 2 is to get the user's input. Next is step 3, where we validate the user's input. Step 4, if the user's input is valid, we convert the string data type to integer data type. In the fifth step, we find whether the number is even or odd. In the sixth step, we print the results. And the seventh step, we end the program. Now that we are done with our algorithm, let's now start coding. First, we shall initialize capital N to the value that the user inputs using the input function. Now, let's check the validity of n, whether it is a number or not, using isNumber string method. If the condition satisfies, we convert the string data type of n to integer data type. Now, if the condition fails, we shall warn the user to enter a valid number. Now that we have converted the string data type to an integer data type, we shall now check whether n is even or not. Using if condition, n modulus 2, which gives the remainder of n divided by 2. If it leaves the remainder as 0, we print the number is an even number. Else, then we print the number is an odd number. Now that we have completed our program, let's check it once again. Everything is fine. Let's now run the program. It is asking me for a number. Let me enter 88 as a number. It gives me the output that 88 is an even number. Now let's try it for an odd number. Let me give 89 as input. It prints me 89 is an odd number. Let's now try it for an invalid input. Let me enter D. It gives me a warning saying enter a valid number. The program that we have coded is one of the most basic programs to check whether a number is even or odd. Why not try an advanced method which involves the best practices of coding? Let's start coding in an advanced way. First, we shall erase this program. Let's now define a function called getUserInput. Here, we initialize n to the value that the user inputs. Now we shall return the value of n. Next, we shall define a function called validate number, which gets the parameter n. Now we validate the number using isNumeric string method. If the condition satisfies, we return true, else we return false. Next, we shall define a function to convert string data type into an integer data type. The method is called convert to int. Here it gets the value of n and it converts the string data type of n into integer data type of n. Now we return the value of n. Lastly, we shall define a function to check whether the number is even or odd. Here we use modulus operator, which gives the remainder of a division. Here if n divided by 2 and it gives a remainder of 0, then we return the value true, else we return false. Now that we have successfully completed all the functions, now it's time to call these functions. We shall initialize a variable num. We shall now call the getUserInput function where the return value is stored in the num variable. Now let's call the validateNumber method and store the return value in isValidNumber variable. Here we must pass the argument as num. Now we check whether isValidNumber is true. If the condition satisfies, we call the convert to int method to convert the string data type into an integer data type and store the return value in num. Now if the condition that isValidNumber fails, we give a warning to the user to enter a valid number. Now that we have converted the string data type into an integer data type, it's time that we check whether the number is even or not, even or odd, using the checkEven function. We must pass an argument that is num. Now if this condition satisfies, we print that the given number is an even number. We shall use formatted string to print a custom strings or custom output. If the condition fails, we shall print that the number is an odd number. We have successfully completed our advanced program. Let's now execute the program. Let me give 88 as the input. It shows me that 88 is an even number. Let's now try it for an odd number. Let me enter 89 as the input. It shows me 89 is an odd number. Let's now try it for an invalid input. Let me enter H. It gives me a warning that enter a valid number. Now that we have completed our basic and advanced way of implementing this program, I hope you have got the best out of this video I recommend you to subscribe our channel to get more such interesting videos.